Hello, my name's Molly. I recently went to a therapist and was looking for answers to things that were going on with me and my relationship. I didn't know what it was. So the therapist started, asking me questions, and we did some EMDR and things that had happened in the past. And after a couple sessions, she sent me Danielle Thornton's Cheating OCD YouTube video. And I sat and I listened, and I could relate to everything. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is what I have. After listening to it, she asked me if I could relate. I said, yes, 100%. She said that she's done some OCD training, but to pursue looking into Danielle Thornton. So I got online and I did the phone call with you, and then knew the path was going to be the right option for me. So I started with a one-on-one phone call, and then I chose the path. It was super beneficial for me. I listened to all the phone calls and I try to tune in on them. I have a crazy life, but listening to all the phone calls have been super beneficial. I can relate to everything everyone says and insert my OCD into what they're talking about. And for me, the material was amazing in the path. I really was successful. So for me, the path was perfect. And I felt connected and also felt not alone anymore. I always felt very alone with this. And then seeing people just like me and knowing that we all have this common thing, but we're all like these normal, beautiful people, was really reassuring for me. So the change I've had in the few months I've been doing this has been unbelievable. Like I truly feel like and daily am reprogramming my brain, because I was really not functioning. It was the hardest work I've ever done. I stopped all compulsions, like the main ones I knew, like the checking of the phone, asking and like wanting to know always where he was, listening into conversations. So when I stopped those, I was on fire, and I really didn't know what to do because I wasn't calming myself down. But as I got through it and got more tools, I realized that my brain was just calming down and realized that everything was gonna be okay. And like today I can sit here and say, like, I hope I raise my kids and I'm with this man for the rest through this process. I went through a phase of just wanting never to have those thoughts. That did not work. I get those thoughts, like they come up. But now I can, in my head, I'm like, oh, look, there you are, OCD. Like, hang with me for a minute. And I get through it every single time. I'm so much more present for my children. I'm not in my head. At first I was just baffled that it could happen, but I just think, like, I hear Danielle's voice of it works every time, and it works every time. If you're struggling with anxiety, OCD, I highly recommend doing Danielle's initial phone call. That gave me a lot of information. And then the path for me was the best option. So if you're like struggling with it, I'm sure doing a one-on-one with you would be a great option. I'm so grateful that my therapist saw what the core of my problem was, because OCD was trumping everything, and it was making me think it was all these other things. And I just don't think talk therapy was going to help me through it, until I stopped and stopped getting the reassurance and like really moved forward with healing the OCD. I wasn't going to get better. So if you can relate, I would highly recommend working with her, because the stuff is so simple, but so hard to do. I'm so grateful the path walked me through it. And it is the reason I feel the way I do today. I just am like truly, truly grateful that I found you and that I've been given these tools. So definitely reach out if you can relate.